Hey, what is up YouTube? Andrew Rooney here. We are back with a very special PayPal request. Special because this one is from Suzanne Lash. Suzanne is one of the original supporters of my channel. Now, even just in the back and forth from her selecting the song, she has put here in a message. I said to Suzanne, please allow, I normally allow 7 to 14 days to actually receive the request and then have it uploaded. She put, no problem, Andrew. I understand how things work. I was just thinking today how I subscribed to your channel when you had 600 or 700 people. Now you're at 73,000. 73.9, Suzanne, but I'm not counting. Wow, so glad for your success and being a part of this. Suzanne, thank you so much. You have been a wonderful supporter. And like you say, one of the original, one of the hardcore fans of the channel who certainly keep the lights on and the mics on. And the request here, hi Andrew, here we go again with a new year and a new Yoyoka video. It was just out 7 hours ago. And she has added here, never been a big Rage Against the Machine fan, but Yoyoka literally hits it out of the park. I would expect nothing less from our friend Yoyoka. And if you, as a subscriber or a fan of Yoyoka, you can go back through my reaction video playlist. And there's also a female drummer playlist. And you can go through there and you'll find quite a selection of Yoyoka covers to check out. And of course, go along, support, subscribe to Yoyoka. Without further ado, let's check this out. The Sticks. Not so familiar with this era of Rage. Just an initial observation, quite a lot of ring on that snare drum. I really like it. It's really organic. It actually sounds like a real snare drum, not completely compressed to death. And we get a lot of dynamics out of Yoyoka, which is, part of that. It's not all squashed to death. So I really do like that. Slightly different camera angle here. We've got this GoPro behind her as well. So yeah, a couple of different things going on her channel. I don't know if it's the camera angle, but those cymbals look quite high, which potentially adds to the performance as well. I believe this song is off the Battle for, or the Battle of Los Angeles by Rage. I'm not that familiar with that album. I really dug. I was a massive fan of the first album. And the second one had its moments. First one was just a classic. That was just lightning in a bottle. But yeah, not as familiar with this album and this era of Rage, to be honest. The control on that left hand. The wrist positioning for the ghost notes. total James Brown groove, isn't it, that one? Short and sweet. That must be subscribe, I'm guessing. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to double check. Yep, I'm subscribed. I'm going to give this a like. And, oh, before it goes to the next video, I'm going to send her a quick message and say, well done, Yoyoka. Amazing. Hey, it's just kind of what we expect now with Yoyoka. Burying the track, playing completely appropriately, hitting really hard. All of the dynamics, I mentioned a couple of times, I think, that left-hand control. The wrist positioning from the ghosts, just the little tap, basically dropping the stick for the ghosts compared to the full-blooded 2/4 backbeats. Awesome. That verse groove is very James Brown. I know Rage Against the Machine have got wide-ranging influence. And look, I was a big fan. That was probably, you won't know this about me, I've never really mentioned it on the channel. Rage Against the Machine was probably my number one band, high school ages 14 to 16. I would say Rage Against the Machine was probably my number one group at that stage. Brad Wilk, the drummer, a bit of a powerhouse, and of course went on to be the drummer in Audio Slave with Chris Cornell and the other members of Rage, and also played, I believe, did he do a Black Sabbath album as well?
5 minutes later.
Yeah, just looking here, he has recorded 2 albums for Black Sabbath in 2013 and 2016 to go along with his Audio Slave and Rage Against the Machine discography. Yeah, I think at this point, 1999, when this album came out, I think it would be fair to say I was not such a big Rage Against the Machine fan, not because of any big reason. I think I just started gravitating towards different types of music. But yeah, such an important group for me, and just that mix of rap and rock in the early 90s was just, it was fire. And Rage Against the Machine kind of did it, I think, better than anyone. They captured that mood and the angst and the whole political angle and all that, combined with really great musicianship. The bass and drums work on all the Rage stuff is absolutely top notch. Coming back to Yoyoka, it is going to be really interesting to see where she goes, how her playing evolves. She seems to be playing even harder, if louder, bigger stick movements than before, if that's possible. And everything I think is just going to keep improving with her, and I think she's just going to completely blow our heads off within the next couple of years, even more than she already has. The one overriding thing that is just so apparent with Yoyoka is just such a great time feel. Now, I'm not sure how I know how she's recording these covers, because I actually did a video watching, it was how she records her covers. But in terms of the actual tune, what my guess would be, she's playing along with the original track, drums included, and maybe then when she's mixing it, or when they are mixing down for her cover, maybe they're removing the drums from the track. I'm not sure. But if she is just playing over the top of the track, she is doing a fantastic job of burying a drum track. It's really spectacular. And even if they are somehow removing the original drums from the track that she's playing over, her time feel is pretty much impeccable. And that is the most important thing, really, for a drummer. I mean, it's great to have facility and speed and power, and all that stuff's great, but you need to actually sound good. Now, some people could play, for example, the beats in this song, which they're not overly difficult beats. You could play those beats, you could write them out, and different drummers could play them in time and not make it sound quite like that, not as good as that. But she's just got a great time feel. Everything she plays is right in the pocket. She's got really good control over subdivision. For example, like 16th note partials and all that kind of thing, different degrees of swing. She's just got it all down. She just sounds absolutely amazing. Fantastic time feel. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking the video if you enjoyed it, subscribing to the channel, and leave me a comment with what you thought of the video and what you would like me to check out in the future. Until next time, ciao.